Hi, this is Shed from Shed All Over the Page, and again, I'm working on this Vermont Castings Dauntless Wood Stove. Our issue is the damper door doesn't want to open. We've been waiting for 4 weeks for parts to come in that are supposed to fix it. We already waited basically 4 weeks for a repair kit that didn't repair anything. So the issue I have is with the, like I said, the damper door. And the way the damper door works is this is the original rod, and this end goes outside to the handle, and this side here catches in a notch. And this is not in a hole or anything that keeps it pinned in place. It's actually pinned in place by this right here on the damper door. So when you push it in the other side, you set it in the notch, this catches right there. I should say it catches right here. All right. And that's supposed to grab these tabs. There's one on each side as this swings through. And that should open the door. It should open the door. See the tabs? There's one on both sides. Now the issue I'm having is this bar wanted to keep clearing the tabs and it wouldn't open up. The notch I'm talking about is right here. That's where it sits in there. And I'm going to pause for a minute, put this rod in place. But what I did, before I pause, is it has a lot of slop in it. And because I'm waiting on parts, it was 14 degrees this morning. High was 28. We're supposed to get up to 7 inches of snow tomorrow. I'm in an area where power really has a tendency to go out when it gets like this. So I bought this little steel sleeve for 87 cents with taxes. And that will go on this rod more like a bushing. And that's going to push it out away from the inside of that cabinet, and I believe what it's going to do is help it grab these tabs, because there is so much slop on this other end, on the right side in here. There's so much slop. Let me get a picture in here, guys. There's so much slop right there that it just wants to bounce around. And if you look, you see how that goes in that groove, that slot, and it's got that steel sleeve on it. Then the rod goes out the other side. And as you turn the handle, it pivots. And I'm hoping that that's going to provide enough pressure with the sleeve on here that this damper door will function properly. Like I said, I'm waiting on a kit. I'm waiting on a kit to come in on this thing. And I'm going to show you this. It's all the junk you got to take out of it. And it's not that bad, but all the fire bricks, all those different components over there got to come out. And what happened is the last kit they sent me that I waited almost 4 weeks on, it's got like a gasket in there, or a seal, I guess you call it. It was damaged, and it was the way it was packaged. It wasn't packaged properly. So I'm going to try to put this together. I get done, I'll give you a little review of what happens when I'm finished. Thank you. Some of this stuff makes you think. Now the little steel sleeve I put in there, it's steel. The bar's stainless steel. So, but like I said, 65-cent part. You still had to take all this. Now the way this thing's built, you still have to take all that stuff apart. I mean, the way this thing goes together, you still have to take all this stuff out first to get that bar out of there. You can't cheat around it. That's a fact. And the reality is, you actually need to kind of release this cage back, because if you don't, where the bar comes through, down through here, where it comes through there, you actually have to stick something there and pry it over just a tad to get it to clear this spot. That or loosen that up. So, like I said, the ongoing problem we've had was with it catching the tabs right there. Those tabs. You come down and guess what? So 65-cent piece. And all it did was it basically pushed that bar out just that much. And now it's pinned in there. It doesn't have the slop. By moving the bar in, it allows that arc to come down and catch the tabs. So for those of you who are having headaches with these things, with that not opening and closing, the only downside is you're going to still have to contact Vermont Castings, it's under warranty, if you tear up these seals. Because these seals here are really easy to tear up. And you can see these are the new ones here. And this one here was torn. You can see it. It had a rip through it. So they're supposed to be sending me some more. But if you're probably really careful, there's a lightweight seal, I'll say that goes right here, and it is thin and it will tear at nothing. So be careful with that. So like I said, 65-cent piece. Repaired, it's going to work, and I need this now. I don't need to know. I have no earthly idea when they're sending it. So like I said, it's been 4 weeks. Been 4 weeks waiting on parts. Still haven't had it, and we need it now. And that's the purpose of buying these stoves that cost $4,000. So this shed all over the page. Thank you for your time. Bye. Kind of a postscript here. The steel sleeve that I bought was 3/8 ID and 3/4 inches long. And what I did do was I put it on the end of the bar and I filed it down and smoothed it out real good so that it was no longer than the end of the bar, because it's fairly tight in there. The old bar actually has a little more travel than the new one. So if you're going to do that, think about filing that piece down and be careful not to crush it. You want to be able to slide it on and off. So again, I filed it down. It was part I got at our local hardware store, Duncan Hardware, and they have a fantastic selection of hardware. So, all right. Thank you again. Shed all over the page. Out. Hi, this is Shed all over the page. This is like a postscript follow-up. I don't know what PSS or whatever you can want to call it. We've been burning the stove now for about 3 days. It was 7 degrees this morning here. We got snow, probably not 7 inches, but we got a good bit of snow. Power has not gone out, which was nice. But stove's working. Got the little fan turning along. Ours has a blower unit on it. But, and it's funny, it's a bright red strip stove when it gets hot. So it's like, and pictures sometimes with red are goofy, but it's like sort of bulldog red when it's cold. When it gets hot, turns into Bama, which will make some people mad. Anyhow, I got friends that play for Bama. I can't say nothing against Bama. So anyhow, and I'm also a dog fan. So there it is. That's the 65-cent part, 87 cents with taxes. That's been working for 3 days. And I'm sure somewhere at Vermont Castings they'll say, well, you're voiding your warranty by putting that in there. And my response to them is, don't make your customers wait 8 weeks for parts. Okay? Get off your ass and send stuff in a timely manner. Thank you.